Venga, vamos al partidito de hoy. NBA 2K. Contra. Es verdad, contra San Antonio Spurs. Oh, jugamos con la edición City de las camisetas. Que se carga tan mal. No se ve. Ahora. Con la edición City. Yo también. Oh, que se veía blanco. Se ponía City. Statement. Icon. Association. City, ¿por qué sale esta? Carga mal. Era la Icon, ¿no? La que no salía. Vale, vamos a jugar con la City. Y yo voy a poner la City también. La amarilla está con los detalles en blanco en lugar de en púrpura. Venga. Ellos tienen a Murray, Lawrence, DeRozan, Harry Holmes. Venga. Este es equipo para... estos partidos para pelear por la victoria, ¿eh? Tengo los cascos fastidiadísimos. No sé si es el casco o si el adaptador del mando el que está jodido. Pero bueno, en cualquier caso, se me van pistas de audio, petardea, se ve solo por un lado y no por el otro, se va y viene el volumen. O sea, el volumen, el sonido, vaya. Y la verdad que ya acostumbrado a usar los cascos, es lo que quiere uno para jugar. Tenemos quinteto de lujo. Luego rotaciones con jugadores de rol. Por cierto, no sé si ya no tengo a Dwight Howard o qué, porque siempre me hacen la rotación con Brook López.
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Superman.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they struggled in this matchup last.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And, of course, San Antonio down 4 spots from them.
And you know, right now for San Antonio, they've had such a disappointing season.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous drive and kick weapon. He's
great vision, David. Thank you. And tonight, two experienced teams, Chris. We're going to see what's something you learned as a veteran that you wish you had known as you were just entering the NBA.
It's one thing that you could not have learned, and that's pacing. How to pace yourself during the game. As a rookie, you're playing, coming from college, and the game is so slow in college. And when you come to the NBA, you figure, wait a minute, this 24-second shot clock, oh, that's not much. But you realize after about 4 times up and down the court, wait a minute, how do I figure this out? How do I switch gears? How do I lock in and play defense and then run my butt off to the other end as fast as I can to get an easy layup? And a lot of those things is not about being in shape, but the mentality and understanding how to take advantage of the next play.
Yeah, I like that. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. We've got DeRozan, Murray out there with Holmes, and it's Lawrence in at the shooting guard position. And for the Lakers, Parker out there with Adams, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2 spot. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Holmes. Adams' shot is off.
No. Ese tiro que mejorarlo, Adams, ese tiro que mejorarlo. Que es muy bueno ganando
Murray,
esas
the pass to
posiciones.
Holmes. From outside, off the mark. Here's Los Angeles now. Parker finds Dinwiddie. LeBron outside. The tray. They get it again. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Murray right side. Pass to Holmes. Here's Garay. Adams, some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
3 tiros, 3 errores. Empezaba fatal,
Garay, covered by Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Parker with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. James with the bucket.
They could breathe a little easier on their 4th shot. They finally hit the target.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Nuggets. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The drive by LeBron.
Man, you gotta love watching James Scott for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. Ever since he sought control of his own destiny, he empowered trusted friends along the way. Hey, he's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
LeBron against DeRozan. Lawrence passes to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D that time from LeBron.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Here's Murray. Here's Garay, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws here for the night. He misses the free throw. The Spurs making a switch here. Olynyk checked in, and he sinks the second. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Passes to Dinwiddie. Over Murray. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Now the pass to Olynyk.
Hoy podemos ganar, Hoy sí tiene esto buena pinta.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Goes up on the high post. And James with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And the in-between shot of James, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's so clever at taking advantage of this area of the floor.
Lawrence passes to DeRozan. Olynyk against Adams. Olynyk dishes to DeRozan. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. San Antonio with the ball. 7-point differential. A floater. Murray, good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The 19-foot shot again, Los Angeles.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Olynyk. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lawrence and the 3 off target. Got a piece of it. Here's DeRozan. Wow!
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, just nice strength there. And then just off with the shot.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Now look, and when Parker's healthy, he's an effective player. He's battled a lot of injuries, and he's still fighting and competing.
Johnson left side. Pass to Chile. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's the lob to Adams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Samanic. No good with the triple. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Yep, it counts. James has got 8 points.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams. But they did it very well.
We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Steven Adams is out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Johnson left side. Olynyk the pass to Chile. 4 on the clock. That one's not going to go. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Bogdanovich finds Dinwiddie. Here's Adams. Paying off with the basket. Adams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Pass to Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the dunk by Parker.
This is the confidence you like seeing from Parker, the determination, the assertiveness.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Chile. With covering. And Adams sends it back. Passes it to Chile. Shot clock at 6. Knocked away. Here's Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Pues un poquito de contacto.
Wow. Bogdanovich, a slasher who drives with
la verdad que ha
force. I mean, he's good
entrado
at making defenders nervous when he
Le ha hecho el lío ahí
penetrates.
al
And he's
defensa.
got his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Chris, when you look around the league, who do you feel is the most universally liked player in the league?
That's a good one because there's so many players with great stories. How about Derrick Rose? Fighting all those injuries, coming back, having a 50-point game, becoming a leader again. Derrick in Minnesota, the youngest MVP ever, bunching his ups and downs. Luka Doncic, how about that guy? I mean, that's just from excitement of play. The fact that he's just infused this Dallas team with energy and fun. It's so much fun watching him, and then you got to go with the elder statesman. In other words, we call him the old head where I'm from, and that's Vince Carter. If you don't love Vince Carter, something's wrong with you because he's the line in the sand. From Dr. J, Dominique, Jordan, and those dunkers to anything that's happening today. Vince Carter, he's the man.
Igual se ha hecho la misma jugada que he hecho antes con Dinwiddie un puñado de veces.
Bogdanovich against Johnson. His three-pointers off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Steven Adams. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Livingston. And it's Dragic Bogdanovich. The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Holmes.
Este caso estaba con Brooke Lopez.
He hits both from the strike.
Y tal,
and Chris,
mal.
Underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps Leicester fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, you know, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, 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 get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see. And if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. You have excellent.
Vale, que se salga, que se salga.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio also making a switch. Murray's checked in, and the shot is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Holmes. A minute 50 left in the first half. DeRozan against Morris. San Antonio again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Spurs trail by 19. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Holmes kicks to Johnson. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Here's Garay. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Outside DeRozan.
DeRozan contra Bogdanovich. Párale como puedas.
Can't connect from short range.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
And here's Joseph for three.
Qué mal.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 17. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Back to Dragic. On deep. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Todos han hecho la misma animación al pasar.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, pretty lopsided. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag.
Adams ya lleva 10 rebotes.
And that's a wrap.
Perdón, pues no sé, pero ya debe de llevar 10 puntos.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Spencer Dinwiddie.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Rashawn Holmes. DeJounte Murray is out there at DeRozan. And it's Lawrence in at the 2. Shot by Joseph, no good.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
And Holmes throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Dragic the pass to Morris. Shoots over Holmes. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Dragic.
Morris has such a...
Tengo que sobrevivir a base de jugaditas así.
I mean, you love seeing the
no
ball
tengo
roll
potencia para las transiciones.
DeRozan passes to Murray. A beautiful reverse layup. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league. But DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands. And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator. Nice tip there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. He gets that one. LeBron's got 10.
Love seeing James shoot the ball. He dialed in from that area on the floor.
Shealy, the pass to DeRozan. Olynyk inside. He's against Morris. Olynyk can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Shealy. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 11. Passes it to LeBron from past the arc. And it's Noel with the rebound. Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And there's the pass to Shealy. Now here's Noel. Pass to Lawrence. Shot clock at 5. And too long on the shot.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice, though.
And the Lakers turn it over again.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Spurs trail by 11. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Joseph, the pass to Llewellyn. And the baseline jumper, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay.
Pass to Lawrence. Here's Olynyk, covered by LeBron, and the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Noel. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach, and Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives who bringing awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give him a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did, can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. Nuggets looking it over, shoots from the elbow, and it's Zimonjic with the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
James. Here's Morris. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Morris has got 10.
Wow. Morris is a physical guy. Solid at staying active on the boards and gobbling up these rebounds.
Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles on top, leading by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Well, this could have even more action in store for us. They've got Jabari Parker. He's out there with Steven Adams. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Horton Tucker in a 2-guard. That's the Laker 5. Murray, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Horton Tucker's shot is off. Spurs trail by 3. And that one is hammered home.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Yeah, Kevin, this is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And Adams kicks to Parker. Shoots over Olynyk. Parker's shot is off. And San Antonio shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to Chile. It's blocked. Here's Dinwiddie. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Adams, some nice D. Dinwiddie drives in. Misses from short range. Spurs trail by 3. The pass to Holmes. Yep, that one goes.
And you want to taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make when he plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Yeah, Greg, there's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work. Challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lawrence passes to Murray. Floats it up for Murray. Out to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded.
Rising up with no hesitation. When Parker goes up strong like this, got to get out the way.
Spurs trail by 3. Ball's knocked loose. DeRozan finds Murray. Off target from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Holmes with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Lawrence. And that one, good.
A clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
No, he's reading the defense, sensing the opening. He doesn't hesitate.
And the Lakers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
James checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Dinwiddie dishes to LeBron. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
Oh, come on, James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Parker. Here's Garay. No good that time. James with some nice D. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Parker, and it's good for 2. Parker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And hey, that wasn't easy, but Parker was just committed to scoring no matter what.
Murray against Dinwiddie. And Murray, here we go. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. .141 left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Lakers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Oh, the lob to Parker. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Murray, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Down low to end the run, and the powerful one-handed slam.
It gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
There's the steal. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's San Antonio with it. 7-point differential. DeRozan against James. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Lawrence. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Good! And now they trail by just 4. And Adams has got the ball here for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
There is no fear in this man's eyes. Parker upping his intensity and embracing the spotlight.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring it.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Passes it to Holmes. Outside DeRozan. From deep 3-point range. Off target with that shot. Angeles takes the... They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Vamos a ver la estadística de ellos. Rosan 11, rebotes y 5. Rebote hemos dominado. De 15 y 12. Uy. 10. ¿Qué te pasa, guapa? ¿Estás muy seria? Está de alero. Yo creo que eso nos puede venir bien. No, cuidadito con el cajón, Ilia, guapa, que te puede hacer pupa. Ilia. Deja el cajón quieto. Cuidadito con las manos. ¡Ole! Muy bien.
Thank you for tuning in this, and with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, Coach Mike Malone had...
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Nuggets. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Lakers, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And, you know, for the Nuggets, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Jamal Murray. Jokic is out there at Bowl. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4. And for Los Angeles, they've got LeBron James. Steven Adams is out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2-guard spot. Murray outside. Clock at 6. Back to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Clark, when you have two teams that are this athletic, what type of game do you think you're going to see?
Well, you know what? Sometimes it can lead to guys trying to do too much. But when it's at its best with this kind of athleticism on display, I think you're going to see a high-octane, fun game.
Reeves gets the bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's James. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Adams' shot is off. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Deep two from Murray. And again, it's Denver.
Murray plays with such a nice rhythm, especially on offense, and he's got a really good feel and understanding of when to shoot the pull-up.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Adams. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Dinwiddie with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you got to mind your business around Dinwiddie. I mean, he's got excellent instincts and a reach and wingspan that allows him to come up with steals.
And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Got that bucket in no time at all. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And checking out the stats for Jokic, how he performed last season. 7th in rebounding, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just non-stop. Now, here's Bull. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
He hits the second from the line.
And you look at how the Nuggets have become the team they are. A lot has to do with player development.
Exactly. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Denver has done a great job in the draft. Identify talent, stick to your guns in choosing that talent, then build it, develop it. Their front office has been fantastic.
The pass to Jokic. Now, here's Bull. Dinwiddie covering. 6 to shoot. Murray. And it's good, 2 points. Murray's got his second basket.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
And the dunk by Parker.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Now here's Barton. Adams, some nice D. Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Nuggets trail. Stolen. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And it's good on the assist by Parker. That's now 8 points for Spencer Dinwiddie. Barton against Dinwiddie. Barton passes to Bull. Shoots over Dinwiddie. That one wide left. Lakers leading by 3. Shoots from 12. And it's LeBron missing.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
For 3, Harris doesn't go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost to Mile High City.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Otra vez no, ¿qué te está diciendo mamá? No, en la mesa no, en la mesa no. Ilia, bájate. Ilia, bájate. Bájate de la mesa, guapa. Ilia, bájate de la mesa.
James looking around. And Gibson sends it back. Bull with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on Los Angeles. The Nuggets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Dragic has checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Hanson's checked in. It's tipped. Here's Biyombo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Harris outside. Passes it to Bull. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And he drains the three, but let's see.
Mira qué punto. Mira. Ahora sé, espérate. Vamos a hacer la repetición. Puntos esos que tira uno a la desesperada. Porque se termina el tiempo. ¿Qué revisión es esa? ¿Han quitado? Y me lo han dado. ¿Y no lo enseñan? Bueno, tira desde mi campo. No han puesto la repetición, no han puesto revisión oficial, ¿la has visto? Y no sale nada. Ilia, guapa, hija, no te subas ahí. Ilia, no te subas ahí. Ilia. Qué cabezona es, macho. Es que se le está diciendo Ilia.
And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So on the floor for Denver.
Ilia. LeBron.
And it's Will Barton. Then there's Harris. At the 5, down low. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains.
LeBron.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In third, the Lakers.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Dragic finds Morris. Rebound by the Nuggets.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And then Biyombo with the dunk.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him. You look at a player like Bismack Biyombo, and I love his presence in the paint. A real rim protector because he's not only got length, but he's also got jumping ability and some girth as well.
Okay, bien.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. James has got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. And with Biyombo, the length of his arms, Clark, helps him with that great rim protection.
Yeah, you know, I agree. It's a blend of length and strength, guys. He can be a boulder on the block, a rugged physical presence there, and hard to move when he gets anchored in.
It's good.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of them there.
Barton, he gets hauled in by Adams.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Reeves.
¿Qué?
Guarded by Dragic.
Sí.
Here's the teardrop.
Dijimos menos una hora pedimos y así para las 10 cenamos, ¿no?
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Son y 10 para 10 minutillos así pedimos, ¿no? Ves pensando lo que te apetece.
Clark, there are some that really are better at it, shooting off that catch in the NBA.
Yeah, and who do you have in mind, Kevin? I got a couple of names that I'm thinking about. What about you?
Well, I'm thinking Klay Thompson because that backcourt is so prolific, and he's been so great at that, and that's kind of been his trademark.
Yeah, it has been. Redick would be another guy.
Yes, another good
I think that would come to mind. And even though he's later in his career now, but Kyle Korver, one of the very best we've had in the league at shooting off the catch.
Pass to Murray, over Joseph. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket for Murray.
One of the things Murray does well is shoot the mid-range shot. He's actually deadly from there. Can't give him that kind of room.
And the wide open shot.
¿Qué te ha pasado, guapa?
And off the left side of the rim.
Hoy que llanto más falso. ¿Qué ha pasado?
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed.
Con ese llanto falso. ¿Qué te ha pasado? ¿Una pupa de mentira? ¿De dedo? ¿Te doy un besito? Venga, acércame el dedito, que te doy un besito. ¡Mua!
They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in.
And, you know, Henson's height and length and reach makes him a force on the glass. He does a nice job chasing down those rebounds.
Lets the 3 fly. Horton Tucker, that's good. Horton Tucker's got 6 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Joseph, the pass to Morris. No good from 11 feet.
Not really his best quarter.
En la tele, Sacho.
He can eventually get back on track.
Reeves can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Knocked loose. Murray outside. Here's Bates Diop. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Denver.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Espérate un momentillo, aquí me quedan nada, me quedan 5 o 6 minutos.
Rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Denver
Que no puedo grabar mitad un partido, guapa.
Separate the shot clock and game clock.
Sí, que te estoy diciendo que si te espera un segundito, ya me voy con ella.
Jokic inside. Adams on him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets ahead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a... And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And the Lakers with possession here. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Lakers 5 right now. Steven Adams is out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Luwawu in at the 3, the small forward. Murray kicks to Jokic. Trains it from beyond the arc. Jokic has got 7.
This is why you got to close out hard on Jokic. I mean, give him any room and he'll bury it. You'd have to go far and wide to find any fan that doesn't enjoy watching Nikola Jokic play. This big fella is so smooth. He's got guard skills in a big man's body, and his game is so efficient. I love watching him work.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Parker. No good off the back of the rim. Nuggets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Murray against Dinwiddie. Jokic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with Jokic, passing and playmaking, Clark, are his trademarks.
Well, I tell you what, the Joker is some kind of special as a big guy. His passing and touch and field and shot making, he really impressed me with all of that. He does everything you want from a center on the offensive end of the court and does it in his own unique, special way. He's a delight to watch.
Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of micro-analysis to go around, but some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
To the paint and stolen by Murray. Pass to Reeves. Jokic inside. Murray outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Goran Dragic grabs the board.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 first 5.
And it's sent back by Jokic. And he's able to get it back. Here's Dinwiddie. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Now, here's Bull. He's guarded closely. The shot, no good. And he jams it with authority.
Seeing Dinwiddie in attack mode, boy, that's fun to watch. Outstanding at getting to his spots and cashing in.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Barton outside. There's the pass to Bull. Denver passing it around. That one goes. Count it. Bull's got 5 points so far.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Oh, Morris in position. Gibson with the steal. Barton surveying the floor. For the tie. Rebound by Parker.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Biyombo, it's good. This game is all even. Biyombo's got his second bucket of the night.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low. Knows where to post up in the paint.
Inside. Morris passes to Parker. Over Gibson. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Morris. Parker's got his second basket of the game. Barton the bounce pass. Bull dishes to Gibson. Passes to Biyombo. And here's Barton. No good there. Good work defensively by Morris.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Barton against Dragic. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. James checked in for Parker. Bogdanovich comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Joseph in for Goran Dragic. And a switcher also for Denver. H. Diop's checked in. Now Bol. 5 points in the game. And here's Harris from the arc. The rebound by Luwawu. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by the Nuggets. Got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Barton. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Spencer Dinwiddie firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist.
Estoy a punto de ganar y me toca contra los que van primeros,
And he sliced the D wide open.
O sea, bueno, estoy a punto de ganar. Me queda el último cuarto. Te puede pasar de todo, pero voy muy bien.
I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. We've got Bismack Biyombo. Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Bol. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4 slot. To the middle, here's Luwawu. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Tell you what, you give Joseph a passing lane in these pick and roll sets, and he takes advantage of it.
Pick and roll.
Murray surveying the D. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles leading by 4. LeBron passes to Morris. Jokic with the steal. Here's Murray. He can't get that one to fall. And the Lakers take it the other way. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
You know, I don't think his three-point shooting, guys, is what we think of most with LeBron James, but it's certainly a big part of what makes him so dangerous and special now.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Bogdanovich against Murray. Yep, that one goes in there.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. He kicks to Morris. Fires from 14. And again, it's the Lakers.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Pass to Jokic. Over Morris. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
To the inside. Here's Morris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No, porque está saliendo espectacular, ¿eh?
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for... It's Jokic, top of the key. And James pulls it down.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Barton, wide open, he fires, but they get it back. Pass to Bates Diop. To the middle. Goes back up, and Barton finishes inside.
That's why he's out there, guys. When he's in an important possession, he knows how to come through.
Fires from the wing.
Ole.
And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, he's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Murray finds Jokic. Here's the three. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Wide open look here for Murray. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Murray has such a soft ball. I mean, he shoots a soft shot, especially from deep, where he is automatic.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
I like Parker's versatility. He can play both forward positions, in part because he's so long and big, and he's got excellent mobility.
Ball, he's checked in for Barton. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Adams, some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
Dinwiddie, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie has good size at the point guard position, and he uses it well to draw fouls.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
The pass to Gibson. No one near him. And good, he nails it.
This is the confidence Gibson possesses, ready to shoot as soon as the pass hits his hand.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Dinwiddie finds Adam. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready.
Le ganó de 13, Paola.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
13 y Murray 11. 13 y 8 rebotes. Y es el máximo de rebotes. Tenencia 5 Murray. A ver. 22 puntos. Dinwiddie. 19 LeBron. Dinwiddie encima 6 asistencias. LeBron 11 rebotes. Y Parker 7 puntos, 7 asistencias, 7 rebotes. ¡Guau! Madre mía. Espectacular. Ya que son demasiado para los Nuggets y consiguen la victoria. Ahí está. He subido del puesto 8 al puesto 5. Sí, señor. Pues bueno, pues vamos a cortar por aquí. Se está actualizando el Halo, el Master